Riggs. He's the only LA cop registered as a lethal weapon.
Gone, and Riggs was drowning alone. A hollow point bullet and a photograph that was his only home. Special forces veteran, broken at the core. Every morning was a question: what was he living for? They gave him Murtaugh, 50 steady, almost done. Roger had a family, Riggs had just the gun. Two men from different worlds, one whole, one barely there, thrown together in the city, an unlikely pair. Murtaugh thought he was faking, thought it was a game. One look in Riggs' eyes and nothing was the same. Two veterans in a city, neither quite at peace. Shadow company was moving and it would never cease. Shadow company running through the dark, drugs and death and dollars tearing LA apart. They never counted on a cop with nothing left to lose. A lethal weapon loaded and he didn't have to choose. Shadow company, you picked the wrong man. Riggs was already broken, part of no one's plan. The most dangerous thing in LA, a man who wants to die. Shadow company, that's your last goodbye. Amanda off a balcony, poison on the way down. Dixie's house exploding, shaking half the town. Mercury switch components, Riggs had seen that mark. CIA mercenaries operating in the dark. Hunsacker at the funeral confessed what he had done. Shadow company running drugs, McAllister's hired guns. Joshua in a helicopter silenced him mid-word. Another body on the ground, another truth unheard. They put a bullet in Riggs, thought that he was dead. Riggs was wearing Kevlar, played the game instead. Drive by on the highway, Riggs faked his own end. Two cops with an advantage and a message left to send. Shadow company running through the dark, drugs and death and dollars tearing LA apart. They never counted on a cop with nothing left to lose. A lethal weapon loaded and he didn't have to choose. Shadow company, you picked the wrong man. Riggs was already broken, part of no one's plan. The most dangerous thing in LA, a man who wants to die. Shadow company, that's your last goodbye. Rian taken, Shadow company's final play. Murtaugh drove to El Mirage, Riggs was on his way. Riggs on the ridge line, muzzle flash and sound. Overwhelmed by Shadow company, taken to the ground. Riggs hit back twice as hard, even up the score. Freed Murtaugh and Rian, that's what partners are for. McAllister made a run for it. Murtaugh said no way, the car flipped and exploded. End of McAllister's day. Joshua on the lawn, the rain, the title fight. Riggs chose not to kill him, chose to do it right. Brought him in alive through the rain and through the pain. Joshua grabbed a gun and never breathed again. Shadow company burning on the ground. McAllister and Joshua, neither one around. The lethal weapon standing in the December rain. Riggs had found a now the war can cease.